I do think that there's a part of human nature for some folks who feel the need to be uncomfortable.
I'm on the verge of cramping like crazy.
To be pushed and to figure out where their breaking points are.
My name is Jon Antonucci, and in 4 weeks, I will be running my first 50-mile ultramarathon. Growing up, I was always extremely competitive. Sports were a huge part of my life. When competitive sports end in high school, then you go to college to learn a whole new lifestyle without something that keeps you grounded and driven. It's a challenge. 15, 20 years go past, and I started feeling like I needed a little bit of that extra competitive push. Falling into ultra running was exactly what I needed. You know, it's not a competition against the person towing the line next to you. It's 100% against yourself.
Whether it be a regular marathon or an ultra or, even a 100-mile ultra, I think people really want to challenge themselves and feel like, hey, they've accomplished something great.
Up to this point, I've run 2 ultras, both of them in 50K trail races. Definitely struggled. I got into a couple spots where my nutrition was off, I was cramping. This was hurting, that was hurting. Ran into some issues that I wasn't really prepared for. So the mile increase from the 50K to the 50-miler makes me a little nervous that I can pull that off.
The biggest barrier between finishing and not finishing your first 50-mile race is making sure you're taking in enough calories. Your body stores about 2,000 calories of readily available fuel, and that's why people normally at the marathon distance, you hit the wall because you burn through that 2,000 calories and you don't have anything left. At the 50-mile distance, you're burning through that first 2,000 calories and you've still got 30 miles to go.
So I've been trying to run, at least 4 or 5 days a week. My longer runs have been on Saturday and Sundays. Really working through dialing in my nutrition with these longer runs. It's tough to balance the training, working, time with my family. Getting myself out the door when it's pitch black out with the headlamp on is definitely a challenge, but if I'm gonna push myself and get into these distances and take this time to train, that's the time that works for me. I would never in a million years think that I'd be running the distances that I've been running now. I get excited after a run to look at my heart rate or look at my pace or my cadence or the distance traveled, and to see those incremental improvements has me super excited to take this race on. That was a good run, a little under 2 hours. Ran some hills, get a little elevation in, which definitely felt towards the end, but felt good.
How many weeks out are we now?
4 weeks from today.
Feeling good?
Feeling good, ready.
How are you gonna get in?
Just gonna step in.
Your try.
Yes.
Rock the Ridge is an ultramarathon event taking place in the Mohonk Preserve in New Paltz, New York.
Participants can run or hike the 50 miles within an 18-hour time frame.
It's got just less than 5,000 feet of climbing. It's got some spectacular views of the Hudson Valley. This is an actual, what I would consider a true trail ultra experience.
Hang in there.
Thank you, ma'am.
So I'm gonna pack what I'm bringing to start, and then we have 2 drop bags we can use throughout the race. So I'm gonna set those up, and I'm gonna set up a bag for the family that'll be tagging along as well, just to have some extra stuff.
How are you feeling right now? Excited, nervous, just trying not to think much about it?
Yeah, trying to think too much about it. I feel like kind of freaking out driving out here yesterday. But I'm feeling good. I'm getting excited now, putting this stuff all together. Let's hopefully run a run a smart race and have some fun with it tomorrow.
We're not supermarkets! Yeah.
I love your shirt, buddy.
Yeah, what does it say?
My dad is Western Hill.
Very cool.
I think we're good. As we were getting up to the starting line, it started to set in that it was happening, that this was real.
All right, I'm going this way.
Okay.
Love you.
Good job.
Thanks, man.
Just the last couple of months of training for it, all that kind of came into perspective for me as we were towing the starting line. But I think quickly just got in a good mindset of I'm gonna go out and do my best to run this thing.
2, 1. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
3 or 4 miles into it, as we're hiking up this trail, and I just looked over my shoulder, some guy up ahead just starts yelling, "Don't forget to turn around." And everybody at the time turned around, and as you could see all the rolling hills on the other side of the valley, and the valley was all filled with fog. It stuck out for sure that we're in a cool spot, and this race is gonna be a lot of fun.
The first leg of Rock the Ridge, especially if it's your first 50 mile, is by far the most important because you're gonna make a lot of decisions that are gonna have huge impacts at the end.
Mile 10 down, 40 more to go.
Hey, John.
What's up?
How's it going?
Going good.
I felt really good at the end of that first leg. Legs were getting a little sore already, but I felt like I was in a spot where I could still maintain a decent pace on the running sections.
Hey, Reagan, don't leave her hanging. John.
And just trying to be smart with if there was an incline, I was gonna hike it, walk it. If it was steep, it would be a short, choppy step walk. Try to use as little amount of effort as possible. And then when it was runnable, make sure I was running it. In those running sections, I'd look down at my watch and see that I was way faster than I wanted to be, to the point where I had to make sure I was kind of holding my paces back a little bit. The first leg, I feel like just kind of going through with adrenaline. That second leg where it's like, hey, you're not even halfway there yet, just needing to make sure I was controlling what I can control.
Did you win?
I did not win.
It's not over yet. Not yet.
As I got into the second aid station, I had blister going on my foot, so just trying to get some stuff on that, and turned around and my quad started to cramp a little bit. I could tell that I was fighting them off. That was just a solid reminder for me to make sure I'm staying on top of nutrition.
See you, bud. See ya. Love you. Thanks. See you in a little bit.
Coming out of leg 2 into leg 3, I knew I was going to be approaching 32 miles. I did 2 50Ks last year, so I knew once I crossed over that 32 mile mark, I was going to be, at mileage that I've never done before.
Officially in uncharted waters.
So it was exciting, but it was also a little petrifying in the sense that, again, here's 18 more miles to travel, and my body hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, how the legs feeling?
Legs are definitely tight. My lower half, I can feel every muscle down there, but you push through.
When you get past that marathon distance into the 30, 40 mile range, you're going to experience sensations in your body that you haven't felt before. Discomfort doesn't mean you need to stop by any means. As long as you're kind of taking care of yourself, you can continue through it and kind of learn to settle into those feelings.
Coming out of the second aid stations at the end of leg 3, going into leg 4, the final leg, it was just a little bit over 10 miles left. And I was kind of at the point where I was like 10 miles in my training at least was an easy run. So it was like, hey, you got 10 miles to finish. You're there. Just one foot in front of the other and let's get to the finish line. As I'm running up, my middle daughter comes running out at, I don't know, maybe 100 feet to go and ran in the finish line together. I mean, that was, if there weren't a bunch of people there, I probably would have emotionally broken down and not gotten there, but in my head was, don't cry and let's finish.
One of the things that I enjoy so much about the 50-mile distance is watching people have their self-imposed limitations just melt away and realize that like I can do things that I never thought I could do, and the only thing that was stopping me was me and my own self-perceptions. It's so awesome.
I'm happy with how it finished, happy with how I feel now, and we'll see what race is next. Something we'll get on the calendar at some point. I don't know if the 100-mile distance is in my future, but probably at this point wouldn't say never.
Oh,